your favorite quote out there as
Yep.
well. We think hopefully it's
Definitely
useful.
my favorite quote of all time. These
So,
statistical
problem
quotes.
1, I think we all know this already, so.
It's about water solubility, and for the we used all the models that was on the table, and we used 35 principal components because we figured that would be the best one. Then we tried a stepwise reduction to see if we can further reduce it, and that was a really terrible idea because it boiled it down to like 15, and it was just terrible. So we ditched that. But I did try the reduced model on the logistic regression, and as you can see, it's pretty okay. And the training validation and tests like 60, 20, 20. Yeah, and next one. So bootstrap forest is the one that was really good. Like that was the one that took the most in the ensembling and the hybrid model. So we got a misclassification rate of 22.5 or 0.225.
So we did two things. So we ran it in jump, and this is the left, and then on the right we did a random forest in R with those. So yeah, and then we got the best area of the curve with this, and also a pretty good misclassification rate as well.
And then we used lasso. We also used elastinet, but we didn't want to overcomplicate the slide, so we just made it short. And this one was better out of the two, so we went with this one. Pretty decent, 0.26, not the best. So, and then neural network was very good, compared to the other ones. We used 222 and 333 for the first and second layers. In that order, and we got a misclassification rate of about 0.27, which is pretty decent. We kind of made everything we did ensembling, so it kind of evened things out to avoid any randomness. We also used boosted tree, which was similar to random forest, but not as good, which was to be expected, by the way. So we got a misclassification rate of about 0.29. Yeah, it was 0.29, and the area under the curve were 0.80, which was really good.
Yeah, and in R we did again the SVN. Obviously, it did really well as we have seen before. It had a misclassification of about 22%, and the error curve was about 0.86, so that was really good. And then we also did the RDA, and did fairly good as well. And we used a lambda of 1 and a gamma of really small, but we found that it worked best. So.
And then we kind of made a hybrid model, put every model together, and see which one would work the best. And it looks like the Boots random forest actually had the most impact, as you can see from the significance level, and the misclassification rate of the hybrid model was 0.269. We just went with that, although the SVN did have a better misclassification rate, but I just couldn't trust just one model, so I just went with the hybrid model because it is a cluster of everything.
And then the second problem was the offline question, and so first we picked 54 PCs out of everything, and then we did this is a very simple one, so just like a stepwise, and those were the PCs that they picked as picked as important, and then we did, and then this was not the best one, but we just wanted to run it to see, and we did a random for us, and we tutored it with the carrot, which took a really long time, and then we did, so we got entry 15. Yeah, it took a really long time. We did really well in training, obviously, for the validation set. It had an error rate of about 17%. So
we also tried the extremely random forest, and fun fact, it took so long that it was just absurd. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did Mars as well, and we picked a degree of 2, and so that there would be interactions, and then MK of 200. And then we found that this one did very well as well, so the misclassification rate was 10%, with a really good area under the curve as well. And then lastly, we tried something in jump, which we only picked 35 PCs. And then what we did was we stepwise reduced it to get the minimum AIC, or the criteria was that. And then we got, and we also split it into 60% training, 20% validation, and 20% test. It did really well, but we think this is because like the training set was so small. That's why it's doing this. So yeah, so thank you.